While the dates are off in the kitchen cooking up the next massive update, I thought we should take a trip down to Mammoland. Hey everyone, it's my boy ZQ and today we are going to talk about all the KoGaMa updates released over the years. Starting with 2011. For those who don't know, KoGaMa was released to the public on September 17, 2011. It was built on a Unity engine which was designed a smooth as it made implementing logic games way easier, even though they weren't on the game release. In the beginning, your players to look like the Spawn Blueprint model. In October 2011, the game got its first update, which was the Modern Turn update. Or you can say the Building Blocks update. Believe it or not, back then there was no pickups, no blueprints, and no logic cubes. It was literally you placing blocks in the middle of nowhere. Actually, it wasn't just a game yet, it was a virtual job as a bricklayer. Well, on December 1, 2011, things got spicy. Besides ice, lava, and bouncy materials, they added logic cubes to the game. And the logic cubes were bomb, light, fire attacks, and battery cube. Wait, who are you? The battery cube was basically the grandpa of Nugget Cube, and the only difference was that it didn't have the orange switch. That time things like fire and light could even used to work without external power. They were high maintenance like my internet connection. Beside them, an old trigger mechanism was also released, which we can see in an old Facebook post. It might have gotten replaced by pressure plate later on. Also, look at this smoke logic cube texture in this footage. It looks like straight out of something from a bootleg mobile game. January 20, 2012 brought us the first ever gun, the machine gun. I thought only guns released together, but seems like no. Beside it, health pack was also dropped, and this is how it used to look like before. And where's the old model now? Well, I ate it. Roar! Nom, 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 nom. On February, we got the impulse gun. Yippee! Who doesn't love getting blasted off a map? March followed up with Bazooka, Railgun, and Sky Logic Cube. Slapping feature was also added beside them, and I never knew that it used to exist in the game. Basically, you could push players. I wonder why it got removed. Third-person view used to exist for the default weapons that time, and the skeleton animation too whenever used to get oofed by other players. We also got a lot of materials during this time, and among them one was instant death block. Basically kill block that was later on added in 2021 but in purple lava texture, and also it was replaced by poison block in April of 2012. By May, mutant pickup and teams feature were added, and beside them gold and silver were introduced to the game. Yeah, two currencies. I'm pretty sure that almost all the KoGaMa players knows that there's to be two currencies. The method of earning gold used to be very difficult, so silver was the hero. You could buy models and rent cosmetics using it. Silver was later on removed sometimes during 2016 or early 2017. The reason was players could cheat to obtain it. August 2012 was a turning point. Casper went to Gamescom and made the team of Clicky Jugos. They liked KoGaMa and added it to their side, which started the rise of its popularity. And talking about updates, August gave us the ability to customize all avatars and water logic. With the original release of Water Plane, there used to be an oxygen bird too that used to show up whenever players to jump in the water. And then we got a lot of weekly updates. Yeah, weekly updates. You are hearing it correctly. Model selling update was the final update of 2012, and now we are entering the golden era. Besides new materials and avatars, we got accessories and profile update. Then Cube Gun came to KoGaMa, a gun that lets you build in play session. And I love it. This is one of the few examples of what makes KoGaMa unique. That time they also dropped a limited time Cube Gun pairs, and that time I was 2 years old. 2013 also gave us checkpoints. Imagine playing a parkour map of 500 levels and dying at level 499 before the checkpoint update dropped. Must have been a nightmare. We also got hovercraft, jetpacks, and not to mention the unreleased monoplane. This was also the year when BS server was born, by the way. By October we got the Star Pickup and Reaper of my favorite NPC Oculus. Some sources say that the Ghost NPC also released during this time too, but I'm not sure about it. If any of you OG veterans know the truth, let us know in the comments and flex your knowledge. Entering 2013, KoGaMa started the Hollows of the Week program, and this was huge, getting avatars, games, models, and videos featured was an ultimate flex. This is also a time when the saddest characters started showing up into safety tips and explaining Logic Cube's blog posts. Haven't seen them for a while now. Are they locked in the basement? Wrong. Logic Cube came with winning condition, and the winning condition feature doesn't exist anymore. The weapons got a major update too. We got revolver and dual revolvers when one gun isn't enough to settle up a grudge. Then came the ninja update. Whee! But do you know what was the biggest event of 2014 was? I'll give you guys 10 seconds to think. 10, 9, and yeah, time's up. It was World Cup 2014 and KoGaMa celebrated it by adding the Valve vehicle. Whenever I use this vehicle, in place of looking like a pro soccer player, I more look like a hamster that got lost in a maze. It wasn't a limited time only item, so yeah, we can still use it and look like a lost hamster. Wait, I almost forgot that the marketplace used to be brutal back then. You had to buy pickups, blueprints and logic caves using gold. Nowadays, everything except some material is free, but that time, you had to be a businessman just to finish a map. Even after making the items free, the in-game shop still survived all the way until 2022 or 2023 if I'm correct. KoGaMa also started getting recognition on YouTube during this time, by the way. Later on, they added the Avalanche selling update, comments update that made RPG games possible, and levels update. 2015 felt like a Sunday afternoon, kind of chill but a little bit boring. We got 2D camera update. It allowed players to build 2D games in KoGaMa. And that was crazy. Now besides 3D games, players were able to make 2D games. It started to feel like KoGaMa was becoming a real game engine like Godot, Unity, Unreal Engine, until after a few months they removed this feature. Why? Many people says that time not many players were using this feature and the devs thought to remove it. I don't think so. The real reason is double working. Developers had to work double because of 2D mode as they had to implement the same feature for 2D mode too. And so they removed it. There used to be 2D paint and spray paint tool too. I'm not sure whether they were added in 2015 or removed in 2015. Some sources says that the spray paint tool was added in 2012 and later on was removed in the same year, while 2D paint was released at the end of 2015 and was later on removed. I'm not sure if I'm correct or not. We did get the windmill logic and mouse bill later on in 2015. But the biggest change was standalone launcher. As Google Chrome killed the NPAPI plugin, the web play stopped working, and so the devs had to make a launcher version. 2016 also added a spin update which was later on removed. The same year also brought us the mobile release of the game. Finally, you could play KoGaMa while sitting at the back of a car or while pretending to do homework. But the bad news? You cannot build games, models and avatars in the mobile version, which is weird because KoGaMa means community game machine and the mobile version doesn't even let you build games. 2017 added the collect and drop update and growth and growth update. Forget updates, I want a better. In 2018 we got the bubble chat and team chat feature. Here we're gone, timer flag and lastly the global speaker. The official Discord was also opened in 2018 which is still the heart of the community. Before we leave 2018, I want to talk about an update that almost released in the game but then got removed in the final format. I'm talking about goggles. By pressing E, players could turn into goggles and shoot lasers at each other. It could have been a great addition to PvP as it was accessible in the test server aka the friends server. Some hackers were able to find a way to import it in the main server. They spawned it in popular maps and created a huge mess, which could have affected the server's takt time. There's also a myth that says that the popular game creators cannot access their game anymore after the goggles incident, which could be true because Warfare technically was last updated in 2018. After that, Warfare was technically updated in 2025, but most of them were done by hackers. I don't know whether Wolfenfengs has access to his build mode of Warfare or not. If any of you know the truth, let me know in the comments. It is sad to see that the updated developers of course spent a lot of time on never got released. 2019 introduced us to the build spotlight, and talking about updates, we got LS subscription, crystals, game tiers, sky themes, class, and lastly trigger and team's name logic cube. Then 2020 came and you know what happened that year. And so we got new update. 2021 added some new blocks, 2022 added a little water. Now we're in 2023. In the last few years felt like total desert, 2023 was tropical rainstorm. It felt like the spirit of 2013 finally came back home. We started strong with the vehicle energy update in February, followed up with 3 new doors blueprint in April and May. KoGaMa should have added them years ago. Then came XYZ rotation update in June, custom melee weapons update in August, camera effects update in September, October gave us costume, and lastly in November we got the transparency logic cube. Sometimes in 2023 we also got the model size changing update. I don't properly remember when it released, but I assume it released after the XYZ rotation update. 2024 added the graphics update, King Oculus, private games update, and lastly the custom guns update, which is still in my opinion the best KoGaMa update of all time. 2024 added player location update, roles update in build modes, quick update, revamped UI of mobile update, and lastly the text logic cube update, which I don't think I have to mention what it did. And that brings us to today, 2026. And we got a lot of updates. First of all, the UI did a new markup and it looks worse than before. New players cannot sign up anymore, which is a really good update. Ta-da! Players cannot make new projects to build games anymore, unless you choose a clone template. Friend list button literally vanished, that means you cannot send friend requests to anyone from the site anymore. Unless you are informed, you cannot change your name anymore and you can buy avatars for free. We got so many great updates, I love them. Okay, I'm gonna stop joking now. They're all bugs. The 2024 anniversary is the update contest that happened last year confirmed us that the next update is going to be cleanse and a big social update. And in one of the blog posts of this year, the devs confirmed that all of their team is currently working on that update. And as it is a really big update, I'm not expecting it to release sooner. All I'm hoping for is safe and bug-free release, and not something like the text logic cube update. Besides the big update, I'm not expecting any more updates this year. As there's so many bugs, it will take the devs a long time to fix all of them. And then there's a lot of players that keep telling devs to bring out updates quickly. But I'm trying to understand that working on big platform like KoGaMa is not easy. And not to mention the dev team is not even that big like Roblox staff team that they can fix the bugs in just few hours. The devs have always said these things in the blog post, and I'm pretty sure most players don't even read the blog post. And that explains that why the players are keep begging for updates and bug fixes quickly. We have to keep in mind that the devs are not sleeping under the bed the entire time, are actually working on the game. So what we can do? Stay patient. That's all we can do. Even though I don't have the word patient in it.